everybody. Welcome to Preparatory A-108, Introduction to College Writing. My name is Cheryl O'Neill. I am a certified post-secondary instructor. I'm an MBA, and I'm an adjunct faculty member here at UAA, the Kenai Peninsula College. My goal in this class is to help you all understand the writing process, and also then how to apply each step of the writing process as we go through the semester. We will focus on each step a little bit at a time, and inserted in that we will have grammar reviews so that each of you can sharpen your grammar skills. And I hope that you find the class very meaningful to your academic career. Some of it may be new information to you. Some of this will be reviewed information. I hope, however, that each lesson that we cover you can understand in a new way and apply it to your understanding of what writing for college will be, because this is an important foundation class for each of you as you move forward in your academic career. So that said, let's get moving with week 1, the introduction to the writing process. So as you all read about in chapter 1, writing is a skill. Like any other skill in life, it can be learned, and like anything else, practice makes perfect. The chapter gave you some suggestions, such as journaling as a way to practice your writing. Journaling is a great way. You can write about anything that interests you. It's your own writing. Nobody else reads it. It's just a way for you to kind of organize your thoughts, write them down, and then a year from now, say, for example, if you look back at your writing, you'll see the slow progression of improvement in your writing. That is, in your sentence structures, in your paragraph structures, in your word usage. These will all develop as you continue to write, and then, of course, as you continue to read. Reading books, magazines, articles, anything that interests you is also a great way to take in how to write properly, how to organize ideas, how to organize your paragraphs. And as you read, begin to try to deconstruct how the author wrote their article or book, whatever you're reading. Start to look for those thesis statements. Begin to look for the topic sentences in the paragraph. Begin to look for the introductions and the conclusions and the supporting paragraphs. All of this is a great way for you to continue to hone and perfect your own writing skills just by analyzing and deconstructing others' writing. This also helps you to understand that writing is a process. And by following the process, you develop your own writing skills. You can begin to clarify the purpose of your writing, and you really do begin to understand that understanding and implementing the writing process is going to be key to your successful and effective writing as you go through college and even out of college within your professional life as well. Okay, one analogy I like to make between the writing process is that of painting. Think of the writing process as kind of the preliminary steps you would take if you were painting your house or painting a room in your house. So to help drive that point, let's consider this. Let's say that you have a painting project in your house and you're going to hire a painter. So you have two prospective painters that you're going to interview for this project, and you are interviewing them about their work habits and how they will complete the job. So painter 1 tells you that he loves to just start on his painting project. He doesn't like to waste time at the front end of his project by taping off any fixtures or laying down drop cloths, for example, because he says that he cleans up his spills or drips as he goes, and then when he gets done with the painting job, he'll go through and correct any mistakes that happened, any accidental marks on walls that shouldn't have been painted, or fixtures, or anything that's built on the floor. He'll take care of them as he goes. So he thinks that just getting in there and getting started on his painting right away is the best way to get the job done. Okay, so Painter 2 has a different work strategy. Painter 2 likes to take the time to do some preliminary work before he gets started. He likes to go around the room and tape off any fixtures or edges that he's not going to paint, or that he doesn't want paint to get on, so he doesn't get paint where it should not be. He likes to lay down drop cloths so he doesn't have to waste time cleaning up accidental paint spills, and he believes that taking the time to do the necessary prep work before he gets started with his painting is the best method, because he saves time in the end, and he also creates a better finished product. Okay, so using the example of the painters, think of the writing process as the preliminary steps that you would take if you were painting your home. By following the steps of the writing process, you will have better organizational techniques in your writing. Your ideas will be organized. You will have a clear structure to your writing. And yes, writing does have a structure, and effective writing has a very specific structure to it. You're going to have a clear thesis statement. That is your topic and how you plan to support your topic. You're going to have a clear order of ideas and those supporting statements. You're going to have clear transition from one topic to the next. You will have a clear, clean, and organized finished product. So following the writing process will help make your writing your own piece of art. So we've talked about how important it is to understand and to utilize the steps of the writing process. So now let's talk about what are the steps of the writing process. And keep in mind, we will go over each of these steps in depth, one at a time, and in depth as we go through the semester. And you'll have exercises that will go along with each one of these in-depth looks at the steps. But just for an overview, let's talk about what are the steps in the writing process. Our first step is going to be pre-writing, and then the next step, you'll move into the writing of a first draft, and then you'll revise your first draft or rough draft, and then lastly, you go into editing and proofreading. So those are the basic steps. They sound easy and uncomplicated, and they really are. And I hope by the end of the class you share that sentiment with me. So like I said, we will take each one of these steps individually, and we'll work each step as we go through the semester towards your final paper. Your final paper, your final term paper is your finished product over the semester, and you'll come to the final paper by working each one of these steps one at a time over the course of this semester.